Well, okay. Do what? I didn't check yet. This is a worried about mice. Yeah, there we got a little mouse problem in here. I think it's a 1954. I'd have to look at the tag. Now, people have been asking how I keep my driveway so nice and pretty. Well, this is how I do it. I got a Farmall Super C with a homemade push blade on it. My dad made. Actually, this was I've had this tractor probably since I was 10 years old. It always kind of was, in a way, my tractor. It was the first tractor I learned to drive tractor. I was 10 years old, and I remember Dad would set me up. I learned to rake hay with it, and I wasn't quite. This is before we had this homemade seat on it. This had the old pan seat. My foot would not quite reach the pedal. Well, it could reach it, but I was never really strong enough to push it. So he would put it in first gear and do the first windrow. And then once he got me going, you know, I always went slow. And when you raked hay, you went around in circles. And he would be in the next field loader, so he never left me totally alone. So, but I just remember when he'd say, well, when I get to the last windrow, all I had to do was, being I couldn't reach the clutch to stop it, he would just tell me to kick. I just kick the stop button with my foot. See this button here? He just kicked that in to stop it, and then he'd come get me.
He's gonna catch a mouse.
Yeah.
Wanna watch her catch a mouse?
Anyway, yeah, kitties. My doggy.
He's catching a mouse.
Yeah, it always runs. Never had any major issues with it. I figured today was a good day to tape it because I was plowing snow the other day, and I don't know, these chains have been on here since I was a kid, and I'm 42 now. And the other day I noticed, here's where I fixed one. When I was plowing, these links are getting wore so thin that they're actually starting to fall apart. So I decided, I might as well spend some money on the old girl. So I put the Baraboo implement the other day, and these are heavy. Got some nice new snow chains to put on there. Some nice thick heavy ones. Them should last the rest of my lifetime. So I figured I'd start up the old girl and put the chains on before the next snowfall. Say I plowed snow once, or no, twice since the year started. Mouse problem?
Yeah, I put her in there. Put the good kitty.
There's one in there?
Yeah, this one, not that one.
Let's see if I can get in there.
Dark enough.
Oops, I scared her.
Scared her. Nice mouse.
Sorry.
Kitty.
Where is he? Oh yeah, there he is, a little booger. Well, you can't get out of there.
Get in there.
They'll get in there. They'll get
Should I
in.
give Tom a chance?
Yeah, you ever want to give a chance. Let's see. I'll put the tripod up here. See if I can. It's not super cold today, but
Anyways, let him go. Hurry up, get him.
I'll get her started and warmed up here.
Well, you can do better than
You
that.
think I start the tractor, it might scare them.
Mouse.
Turn the
They
gas
can't
up.
jump out of there, they're too slippery. That's why I set it up this way, and they can jump in there off of here, or the four-wheeler, or Scott's State. Come on, quit pissing around, get it. Get the mouse.
I'm turning the gas on right now.
Get the mouse. Get him, Tom.
Let's see. That should be it.
He's having trouble. He's trying to catch him, he's having trouble. You wanted it, though. You guys know where they're at now. You check these barrels.
Yeah, right now it's about 20 degrees above zero, but I can come out here and it can be 30, 40 below zero, and she'll start up just like that. You just pull a choke, she'll pop right off. I mean, I've never had any machinery start so easy, so simple. It's not exactly original anymore. I did upgrade it to a 12-volt battery with a car alternator, so that makes it start a lot easier with the 12 volt instead of 6 volt. Also, it no longer has a magneto ignition, it's got a coil ignition. That also helps start. That's why it's got a resistor here. So it no longer has a magneto ignition, it's got the coil ignition. That helps a lot too. Pretty good shape for being, let's see, what would this be, 54? Yeah, it's almost a 70-year-old tractor and she's still going strong. Also, due to age, the seat just completely fell apart on it. So I just threw an old van seat on it, just so I got something to sit on. It works. Actually, it's more comfortable than the original seat. So, yeah. Let's see. I wonder if she's warmed up enough to... Are we still playing with the mouse?
Yep. Bob's in there now. He's
Hard to see it. Oh yeah, he's having fun, ain't he?
yeah, he's just having fun.
He's just going around in circles. He's just playing with it. Look at him go. Oh, get him. Eat him. Come on. Let's see. Should be warmed up enough to get the hydraulics work. Yeah, if she gets really cold, sometimes the hydraulics are a little stiff. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, it's such a simple system. Just a hydraulic arm and a cable and a pulley and just lifts it up and down. light hook. Anyway, yeah, it's cold and miserable. Sorry I didn't film no more, but you get the idea. Hook this to that, and that goes to hooky here and hooky here. Get the change as tight as possible. Either cut off this slack. I didn't want to do that because I paid $400 and some for this change. I just took the extra slack and just kind of wrapped it around, and I hooked it with this chainy link hooky thingy here, and basically she's ready to push snow again anyway. I'd push some snow if I had some snow to push, but oh well, let's see. Needs a little choke, do we? There we go. She's warmed up, but she still needed just a touch of choke. Let's see. Basically, put the blade down and give her. Here we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like them things. Push her right up to the bank. Back up and you take another one. Oh, I'm gonna like them chains. Them are nice. I think them are gonna work good. Alright, I guess I put her away. Yeah, it's such a simple thing to run. They're not to it. 4-speed manual transmission, clutch, brakes, What's cool about these older tractors is you can usually leave them locked. That'll push both brakes. But when you want to make a sharp turn, if you leave these separate, you push this one, you can lock your front tire, and that'll help you to turn real sharp to the right. Or if you need to make a sharp turn to the left, you can push this. That'll lock your left tire, and then you can turn real sharp to the left. Basically, with this tricycle front end, you can turn on a dime. But so yeah, pretty simple, nothing to it. So. Shut her down for till she's ready for next time. Yeah, other than that, it's been real low maintenance. A few years ago, I had to get a new starter for it. Unfortunately, you can't get the original starter for this anymore. The original starter had it had like a rod that went through here. You'd pull a rod, and it would push a big button on the starter itself. Well, you can't get that anymore, so I just took a starter solenoid off an old Ford or pickup truck or something, and I think this starter's for I don't remember what he said it was, for an H or an M or something. It was close to the Super C. It's a Farmall starter, but it was it was enough to where it would fit. But yeah, other than that, so anyway, that's my little Super C. That's what I push snow with, and she's quite faithful, so that's all. Goodbye.